Hey, you all. So it is the holiday season, and around this time there are some traditions that are not beneficial for our overall health. One of those things being the increase in sugar. And we know the damage that sugar does to us, even if you don't know to the extent and how it really brings about this damage to the body. You do know on some level that it isn't beneficial. And so any way in which you modify this chemical, which because it's not food, it's going to be beneficial to you multiple ways. Within that same time frame or day that you have it, you'll experience benefits from modifying the refined sugars to other options. And you'll also experience benefits long term, and you won't have to have those same addictive spirals of unhealthy eating because of how it is designed. So, I want to talk about today are a few things that you can use to substitute instead of using refined sugars. And many of these you already heard about, but just wanted to encourage you in this because it is worth it. It's definitely worth it to make these adjustments. I mean, we shouldn't have to be bound to anything. Like nothing should control whether or not we make a decision to have it or not. And unfortunately, this is what refined sugars does for many of us. That's why it's designed that way and put inside the things that we commonly eat. And so I just want to give you some information. I have some information here about just a few of those natural sweeteners that you can still use. Now, remember, you can bake your own goods. There's so many ways to say, for example, if you have a custard pie, that's an easy one because the type of sweetener that you use in a custard pie, it doesn't change the consistency. Now, with the cake, that's a little more challenging. There's more to do in regards to get that same texture and fluffiness. But when it comes to custard pies, those are the ones, and pies, period, even fruit pies, those are the ones that you can easily replace with some alternate sugars. And alternate sugars would be honey, raw honey, and Manuka honey. Now, these things, they still have that sweet taste, but they don't have that same addictive effect as the refined sugars do. And they have some other benefits as well. Take, for example, the raw honey. It's loaded with antioxidants, so it helps protect your cells. It's high in enzymes that support digestion. It has healing properties. It contains magnesium, potassium, zinc, and calcium, which, of course, the refined sugars don't have. It's the natural antibacterial and antifungal. It acts as a prebiotic. It feeds healthy, beneficial gut bacteria. It calms the throat. Okay. I don't know about you, but my mom used to use the honey. The honey did work very well. It supports wound healing. You can even use it externally as well. And it provides quick energy without that extreme negative crash that refined sugar does. And so, like I said, you can use this type of honey. You can use honey and you get these other benefits, but you still get the sweet taste. I mean, you can make a custard pie and still use the butter. You get you some organic sweet potatoes, or you can get some organic carrots. You can still make that custard with all the rest of the ingredients. You can get yourself an organic crust. I personally like to use the whole grain crust, the organic whole grain crust. They have them pre-made at stores like Mother's and Lazy Acres, and it still comes out so delicious. You're still using the organic butter and the organic cream that you use in there, and it's still sweet. It doesn't change the consistency at all. So you can do that on all of your pies, really. Also, there was an apple pie, and someone I know, they used to make it. They shared the recipe with me, and there was absolutely no sugar in it. What they did was that they used apple juice, and they took that apple juice, and then it got thick as you cooked it up, mixed it with those apples, and it just gelled perfectly. Put all the same spices, seasoning, whatever it was, and it tastes delicious, you all. So these are some great options for now the holiday season. Another one is the Manuka honey. So the Manuka honey, raw honey is, extremely beneficial. Manuka honey has those benefits as well, but it has even a higher antibacterial strength. It supports the healing of the wounds, ulcers, burns, fights harmful bacteria like H. pylori, which can cause a number of different issues in the body, soothes acid reflux, restores damaged stomach tissues, helps with your immune system, immune function, it boosts that. sore throat. So it does all of the other things that the raw honey does, but it has a higher potency of these antibacterials. So this one is an excellent option as well, something I used to use with my father for diabetes because it was just so potent, nutritionally potent. It was better for him to use than other things, and it didn't give the same response that the white sugars did. Now, another thing, these aren't the syrup type textures, but these are dry dates, okay? And so dates, I know I had a friend that used to put dates inside her smoothie. She said she used like 2 dates and it made the whole thing sweet, okay, or her protein shake. And so dates, same thing. They're high in potassium, high in magnesium. They're packed with B vitamins, so they support your mood, your nerve function, excellent fiber. They're good for gut health, rich in polyphenols, but they're really sweet. If you've ever tasted a date, you know they're really sweet. They support stable energy. They don't overstimulate your body. They help to nourish the adrenal glands, so giving you energy without draining your adrenal glands or having any negative support. They support healthy pregnancy, labor progression, and cervical readiness. It improves digestion and regularity. And when paired with vitamin C, it supports iron absorption. Come on, y'all. It's sweet and you get all those benefits. None of those other negative side effects like white sugar. The other one, and this is just one of my favorites, I really like it, dried figs. I like dried figs, you all. I like the dark ones that almost look black, like the black figs. I like those. I like the lighter ones. I think I like the black ones, the texture. I mean, it's just a great replacement for when, you're like, I want something sweet. And when you're not eating sugar all the time, you don't have that desire, but every once in a while you do. And man, I have some figs and it's great. The texture, it's almost like replacement for a gummy fruit or candy, but it tastes great. I love it. I mean, and to know that I'm actually doing something healthy for my body. So this one has potassium, magnesium, iron. It has soluble and insoluble fiber, loaded with antioxidants. Once again, all of these are. And these natural forms of sugar that God gave us, they're giving us all these other benefits along with that sweet taste that you want. It has healing effects, strengthens the bones, helps prevent mineral loss, supports healthy digestion and nourishes the gut bacteria, helps to regulate blood pressure, supports iron levels, reduces oxidative stress and inflammation. So you all, those are just a few examples, okay? You can use these instead. You can find yourself some organic ancient grain, make yourself some delicious apple cinnamon. I mean, some people like to do banana nut bread or whatever. You can use dates and honey to do it. You don't even have to use sugar. It's an excellent option and you're not missing out on anything. So you all, I hope that was helpful for you. Make some healthy desserts this holiday season. I'll talk to you all soon. Have a blessed day.